So where where did you come back from just now, Terrence?
What do you mean?
What didn't you just go somewhere? Didn't you just come back in
Yeah, I
town,
think I
or was
see
that
you
all?
somewhere.
I was in LA and Florida last month. Oh, I guess that yeah, it is last month now, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been here this whole week. Yeah.
okay, I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did the grand opening,
The
Derek
Dairy
Muscles gym.
Jam. Yeah.
Yeah, how's that?
It was nice, man. It was crazy packed. They
Really?
had what, Jay, Ronnie, Rolly Winkler was out there too. I was surprised to see him there.
Bullshit.
Here, are his arms still absolutely ginormous?
Yeah, he's still bigger than the average man. Yeah. Uh, what Keon was there, Matt Grego, and probably definitely some more people I can't think of right now. Sean Carita.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good turnout.
What
Dope.
kind of equipment did he put in there?
It's all NewTech. He's sponsored,
Yeah.
so they all almost they have like one life fitness leg curl because NewTech they just started making seated leg curls.
Mm.
They have an Atlantis pendulum squat machine and a pick chart. Yeah, so that's like the only machines they have that aren't new tech in there.
I like a pit shark.
Pick chart's cool. Yeah, yeah,
I've been doing RDLs on it just because it's easier.
I mean, shit. I was gonna say the same thing. I don't do RDLs though, so shit.
Rows, what do you do? Squats?
For hamstrings.
You know, on the pit shark. What do you like that for?
So when I was doing RDLs, yeah, I would prefer that
Oh,
just
okay.
because just the setup is a lot easier, like you
Yeah.
said. You don't got to really worry too much about stabilizing and trying to control the bar at the same time, trying to like get the output.
Yeah.
I typically like get a crazy lower back pump or pain when I do RDLs, so I just
Mm.
stopped doing them, bro. It
I
doesn't
used
matter
to love
how good my
RDLs.
form is.
I love them. I'm not that strong at them, but I love them.
yeah. I couldn't do RDL. I can't do much like hip hinge movement. So like I ended up switching to using a glute builder brand of whatever it is, hyperextension. And now I
Yeah,
That
don't have
thing's
any
nice.
psoas pain anymore.
That
So
thing's
that's
nice.
yeah, yeah. So that's the only way I
yeah,
can do like a RDL variation.
yeah. Those glute biter machines are fire. We have one at our gym.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The
That
only thing with
yeah.
me, because you have shorter limbs than I do. I'm
Yeah, you bottom
guessing.
out. That's the bad thing with
Yeah.
that machine bottoms out real quick.
So I typically just do body weight, and just go all out. Really, well, not like go all out, but like I really control and really
Mhm.
squeeze. So the max I get in body weight would probably be like 26 reps right now.
You
Oh,
Get
just
off
like
top
bear
of the set.
bear hug a 45-pound plate.
And I eventually do that. I'm just loving how it feels right now, body weight wise. And it's
Yeah.
usually like the finisher for me. So I'm pretty cooked by that time, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrence, I got to tell you, you were kind of the inspiration for the switching to an upper lower split, and I'm really enjoying it.
yeah, dude. Like I went to like a push pull variation recently. But
He's running
yeah,
away
man,
from it now. I'm just
I
kidding.
got yeah, I just didn't want to do it because you were doing it. That's it. No,
Yeah.
the dude, I just felt like my days were so long.
Mm,
Doing that split. So like I'm doing push pull legs and then upper lower like that.
nice. I like
Uh,
that. I've done that with
those,
people.
those
Sure.
those upper lower days, they're still a lot shorter because you have more of that volume in that first 3 days or what?
The upper day was actually pretty quick this time around. Like I was a little bit more picky with the exercises. So since I got more volume on the push pull at the beginning of the week, the upper lower for chest I just do a fly and a side raise, and then for back I'll do a pull down or row and hyperextensions.
Oh shit.
It's five exercises, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm still rocking the similar 4 day split. It's it's push, I think hamstrings, and then the other two will be quads and pull.
Quads and pull.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Bro, I gotta
Nice.
take it. Switching back, man, and adding the volume. I was like sore as shit this week. It's
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot more volume since I stopped like competing, and I've honestly really enjoyed it.
You said a
Yeah.
lot more?
Yeah, I've been doing
Oh, okay, okay.
like I still do the same amount of exercises that I used to do. I'll just do 3 sets, and then like I'm not doing quite as much intensity as I used to, and like
Mm.
my joints have really been happy with that.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause after a while, bro, like I'm starting to get now. I'm getting stronger within my lifts. I'm starting to kind of have to take a little bit longer breaks in between sets, or I find myself taking like a little devolume phase a lot earlier than I would
Mm,
like. But it is what it is. I mean, that's what you expect, right? I mean,
yep.
if you're not getting to that point, then like what are we doing? Like you're not getting stronger, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Gotta test that limit a little bit.
So
Bro,
Terrence,
yeah.
we talked about gym equipment last week, and then obviously I know you're in the gym equipment space now. What are some things that you're trying to do, like equipment wise, right now? Is there anything that you
A
have
long
your
ways
eyes set on?
away. That's a long ways away. So like this first go round, so we upgraded all the plate loader stuff that was already out. So I didn't have too much say in that stuff because there was
Mm,
already built designs. It was just modifying those for this year. We did redo the entire selectorized line as pin loaded. Um, and we based that on a lot of like old school stuff. So it was like all of that's gonna be new, but I wasn't able to put the time I wanted to into that. So like that's what's happening this year. And then next year will be when I like really have some time to come up some really unique stuff. And so part of it is like trying to, meet needs that I don't see met. Like we were talking about the glute builder,
mhm.
hyperextension, not enough range of motion. Other things are like simple stuff I want to add. Like I want to make a leg press where you don't have to add like 20 plates to each side, so it'll be a little bit more inclined than most. And then adding handles where you need to have them, right? So like small changes there, you know.
Dude, shoulder pads. Fucking shoulder pads. Have you seen those leg presses that have that?
Yeah, yeah. Watson has it. They make one.
Bro, that's what I've been using at AR. That's
Yeah.
the fucking that's the move. Those things are amazing.
So that's the cool part. So like I definitely thought about that. There certain angles you don't quite need it, but obviously we're going to figure it out in testing. So
Right.
um those are some of the things I was thinking about. I mean, with chest stuff is pretty much all, at least I'm not the brightest person in equipment, but I don't know anything you can do with chest equipment that hasn't been done, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a line for myself. And then Hunter, he wants to come out with a calf machine next year for the brand. So he told me
Sounds
about
on
that.
brand.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I could sell calf machines. You see these cows down here? So
I
yeah.
I want to see if I can find it, but I think it might have actually been a Gym 80 piece of equipment. But I saw a what do they call it? It's like a prototype of a machine where they take the quad drive out of a hip thrust. So like
Yeah, it's Jim 80. Yeah.
yeah, you put the back of your knees over top of a pad and it's connected to the back pad and you push through it and they move together. I was like, okay, all right. I talked a little shit about Gym 80 last time. It might be
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. That's a really cool piece, man. I wanted to get that from my gym, but we'll probably have to get that next go around with stuff. But
Mm,
yeah, I wanted all the most interesting glute pieces. So obviously the Nautilus is everyone
yeah.
likes the Nautilus glute drive. But then the NewTech has one as you come up,
Yep.
the things rotate, the feet rotate.
And it's awesome.
And that was the only other one I saw. Jim 80 also makes a cool piece. It's a standing single leg extension, which is super cool.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah, they
Uh,
make some cool stuff.
who makes it? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Jim 80.
oh, that's
They're
dope.
partnering with some guy. I don't know what he's saying because it's I think he might be German. But yeah, Jim 80 is legit.
Hang on. Let me
I want to
see.
get that for the gym. So I like Jim 80 probably has some of the most unique pieces out there. Um the glute machine, the leg extension, and they have a bicep curl that's super cool too.
Have y'all seen that leg extension where you like laying all the way back,
You know what's funny, man? Like
flat.
I definitely
Yeah,
seen
I did
that.
see that.
Um, but the funny thing is, I think like I don't know if it was designed for that reason. It might have, but like a lot of times I've seen that a couple of times now where it's really just a combo of a lion leg curl and leg extension machine.
Yeah.
Cause like at Bolt, we have one, but I guarantee you they weren't thinking about the leg extension being performed that way, right?
Well, like the handles though, like if you look at the handles, you'll see if it's meant
Yeah,
for that or
there's one
not.
here, right? And then there's one here. No,
Right,
like
right, right, right.
it's the
Okay,
same.
okay.
It's the
Same
same.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was trying to
It's
see like
I might
Have,
be wrong, but like they might have thought about it. But yeah, it's
have you tried it?
I haven't tried the one. I think he took the German guy that has been reviewing a lot of equipment. Forget his
Yeah.
what's
name.
his yeah, I was about to say what's his name? Because if we can find wasn't it like gym review, some like gym
Yeah,
equipment
yeah,
review?
it's like gym reviews. His name starts with an L, like Lionel or something. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean the big thing is like, man, I want to have. Oh, his actual name is Lion Kings KS. There you
Oh,
go.
there it was. Hang on.
And it's literally pinned. Yeah, it's his first. It's the first post on his page. All right.
Yeah, perfect. As soon as you said it, I saw it. Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was at AR the other day, and they have a prime hip machine where you can do like abduction, adduction, kickbacks, hip flexors, all that stuff. And a kid had taken a seat belt, connected it to the handles on either side to go over top of his shoulders, and then was doing a leg extension on it like this, like a standing one like that. And I was like, as much of a wild setup as that is, you're fucking smart, kid. Like, I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? But it was like, I would never take that much time to set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, these kids are getting crazy smart, man. Like I see
Yeah.
some super interesting stuff, but the same thing, dude. Like I'm like, setup wise is a lot.
Dude,
Yeah,
I already carry too much shit in my gym bag,
yeah.
and it's not that much stuff.
Half the
Oh,
shit I don't even use.
Well,
yeah.
the new tech leg extension, the way it sets up, you can like lay really far back with that. So it's like I don't think you necessarily need to be laying down to do a leg extension, but
But
They
it's
have the seatbelt with that one too, which is nice.
yeah, I like that thing. It's just hard to get into. Like it's hard to get like you get one leg under, then you try to push the other one under, and it's a fucking that sucks. And I've also noticed that some of their like I'm not the strongest ever right now. Some of their equipment's a little light, the new tech stuff.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how to
Yeah.
get a jump in.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got one. I just got to go get it from destination. It's in my locker.
Oh,
But Jarek, you had something that you brought up in the group chat that you wanted to discuss here.
yeah. So got an opportunity with and Terrence, you may know him. Kev with Become Visceral.
hey, train hard, kid. Yeah, bro, he's dope,
Yeah.
man.
I love his videos, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He's
His
like, I
little
tell people,
vlogs, little
bro.
mini vlogs.
Yeah.
They're dope. But he reached out to me personally, man, and he wanted to bring me on board as a main model. So like he's
How's
coming to
that
my
work
house
with
tomorrow.
how's that
He's
work with Young LA?
I
I
said the
don't know
same
yet.
thing.
I mean, I haven't really reached out to them, but I'll probably reach out to them before it comes out, before he actually like drops the commercial.
Yeah.
But like I was telling Nick, I mean, a lot of young ladies, like big athletes, have multiple brands that seem conflicting, like Gymshark and Young LA. Like,
So are you an athlete or like or are you like a model? Because I imagine like
so I originally got on board as a model,
okay,
from what I'm understanding.
okay.
You know what I mean? And so they liked my look and everything like that. And then he gave me a code. And so then that became obviously the athlete side of things. But honestly, man, it was just a mutual agreement, kind of like,
If it's not in the contract, man, you're good.
yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they're good people. Everybody in Young LA, man, they're good people. They take care of the athletes. They show a lot of appreciation. But like this is an opportunity. I'm like, yo, this is really cool. So He wants to bring me on as like the main model, pretty much the main face, and so like it's pretty big. So he's coming over here tomorrow with his videographer and some assistants at like 8 a.m. They're gonna be filming me here. Then we're gonna do one Gen Gym, which is uh Brian Benson, Team Zero Gravity, and what's the other dude that he partnered with? The powerlifter who tore his bicep. Forgot his name. But anyways, we're gonna be there for like a couple hours, film there, and then we're gonna go to his warehouse, the infamous warehouse that he always posts.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool, man.
Do some stuff there. So yeah, y'all
That's
heard it
cool.
first.
Dang, just modeling, man. Yo,
Yeah.
I've never been pretty enough to be a model, and I've never been big enough to be an athlete. So it's like I just
oh,
enjoy watching my friends get these cool contracts and shit, man. It's awesome.
man. Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
so we'll see. It's cool,
But
man.
well, so you
somebody
also
wanted to
had
get into modeling us. Like, did he just find you and hit you up? Is what you said?
Yeah, bro, it was weird because it was like I just ha been having like just like this weird intuition that things are just opening up for me. And I just been doing a lot of praying lately, every night. And just been like giving more than I've been receiving. Like, and I try to just like be able to give and not have the intention of like getting something back. And that's
Yeah,
for a lot of us is hard to do, even if it's like not our intentions, but in the back of our head, we're like, damn, I fucking did this for you. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so I really try to honestly, genuinely live like with that intent. And it was just so weird. I was laying down in bed and he messaged me like 11 o'clock at night. I didn't see it until the next morning, but it was like 11 o'clock at night through the DM. And he just sent me this long paragraph. He's like, man, I think you'll be a good fit. I like your look. I've been watching you for a while, and we're trying to build something. We just expanded, and this, that, and third. And I'm like, shit, this is a lot to unpack, but just give me a little bit to think about it, and I just talked to my wife about it, and kind of got emotional, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, man, it's kind of crazy to see like where I started, to see where I'm at right now, and these doors opening up. It made me kind of like really like just reflect, you know what I'm saying? And it was a very emotional moment. But although it's not like crazy huge like brand, but like I've seen where he started, and I've seen how much the brand has grown because I've been following the brand for a little minute. Not with any intentions to join the team or nothing. I just like his vlogs and shit, and I'm like I like what he does. So I never really even thought like, hey, I'm just gonna hit him up and see if I can join the team. It was just like out of the blue, you know.
yeah.
So it was, yeah, man, it's gonna be cool, bro. It's a new chapter. This is definitely something that I'm not gonna take lightly at all.
Yeah. The cool thing is, man, he works hard as fuck, bro.
He
Like
does.
I remember watching a vlog, like he was filming himself, and dude passed out mid sentence after his, because he works like either like in an oil
The
field or
oil field,
offshore.
bro.
Oil field, okay.
The oil field, yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Our shifts.
who is this? What's
Still
his name?
trains, huh?
It's like train hard Kev, right? Train hard Kev.
Yeah, it's either train hard Kev or Kev train hard, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Kev Train Hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I'm pulling up his Instagram. I haven't seen this guy before, so I'm
He's
learning.
cool.
Learning all sorts of stuff here. So this is
yeah.
I don't
him.
know. Yeah. I
I
don't
This
know how
is
feel
he
like
the
popped up on my
warehouse you're talking
page,
about.
man.
he does a very good job at bringing people into his life and telling his story. And I
And
think
it's
that's why the
real.
brand has been growing.
And it's real authentic, man. Like it's just
Yeah,
like it just talking.
Cool. I'll have to give him a follow on my Instagram too. That's
yeah.
what's up. Cool. Well, Jarek, you also had said something about this PMMA thing that's going around.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask y'all and see if I heard any new news about this stuff. Like, I think an athlete reached out to me in a DM and asked me if I heard about it. They were mentioning that
Uh,
um, what's his name, Beef
You
Stew
said
and
did Stu post that?
Quentin were saying, or we're kind of like coming out saying that like they've done it.
I
Did
know
he post it in his
Houston was
story or
very
did he
open
make a
about taking PMMAs is like oil like synthol, but not synthol, but like oils and shit, like right?
isn't PMMA like a surgery though? Don't they have to like surgically put that in you? You know what I mean?
I'm
Let's
I'm
find
not
out.
man.
I have no idea of the procedure, if you need a procedure or if you just need a needle, but I know that is more, I think on a scale of like 1 to 10 versus like synthol, I think that's like higher on the scale, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
it's
You
a
know, like this stuff is like can be detrimental to your health, blockage of like blood flow and stuff like that. But
It is a
um
permanent filler meant to mimic muscle volume, but its injection carries severe risk, including infections, granulomas, tissue necrosis, and nerve
yeah.
damage.
And
Yeah,
that's
so
all
it's just
like blood flow.
injections.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that shit's been around forever.
Or yeah.
Like I was thinking about when you sent that message when we were talking about doing this episode today, I was thinking about this. Like, did y'all ever hear that the rumors of like I think it was Flex Wheeler had some like crazy fucking show where somebody put like hundreds of needles in his back with like micro dosed amounts of like some synthol or some shit like that. Did y'all ever hear that story?
That's crazy.
Like
That's insane,
I
bro.
heard that rumor, and then I also heard about fucking somebody got calf implants, right? Wasn't that supposed to be Flex Wheeler?
Sean Ray said Flex got calf implants. Yeah, he
Yeah,
claimed that was his claim. Yeah.
and
Flex
there's been that
Wheeler
shit
or
around
Flex
forever.
Lewis?
What's up?
Flex Wheeler or Flex Lewis?
Flex
Wheeler.
Wheeler. Yeah,
Wheeler,
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Damn.
Nah, I don't know too much
Crazy.
about all that stuff, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I was just wondering if y'all heard it on some podcast or something. I know we all like watch podcasts. So
Terrence, have you heard anybody in Classic doing that?
no, dude, I barely ask anybody anything. Like,
do
I
you
don't know
do it?
what people are doing or anything like that, to be honest with you. Like I only like my like every now and again, Yacine will tell me, "Oh, I heard this guy did this," and I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, he knows more than me. Basically,
Mm.
I know some people were struggling. Only thing I know is people when they're struggling to make weight, they'll push it really hard to make that weight cap. So, but as for like stuff they're taking for like body enhancements, no, I don't know anything about that.
I feel like Classic would be the wrong class to try and use that shit in.
I don't know, man. I mean, like if like I think it might be great because if it does, if you can shape your body without adding too much like weight to you, then that's a great
Yeah.
option for people.
I mean, that's just
True,
like that is
true. That is a
damn.
good perspective.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
at the same
perspective.
time, if it gets fucked up, you're gonna ruin your lines. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
issue. But I guess that's the issue in open
That's,
too.
well,
Yeah.
that's the issue with anything you're taking. Like that's a risk, right? Like even PDs, like you're risking like fucking your body, like your health up, like you know. And rest in peace. A lot of recent athletes. I'm not gonna say any names. 'Cause I don't want to, create any drama. But rest in peace. A lot of these freaking athletes just been dropping. It's just like you just never know, man. And we're already like dealing with a lot of health risks, and to bring that to the table and make it seem okay. I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all. That's like if you're gonna do that, like that's something that I think you should just keep to yourself. Like the PDs, we've grown to kind of accept that in conversations, but like you start to bring like other stuff like that to the conversation, and like it's okay. We got to think about a lot of guys coming up in the league too. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my
So
thought. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. I haven't really dove into it,
you
but
go
that's the
ahead,
first
Terrence.
thing.
Yeah, bro. I don't know enough about it. So basically, like, I mean, like, I don't know the health risks. I don't know anything like that. I would say though, man, is like from a clearly like just sports perspective outside of health and morality and ethics and whatnot. I don't really care too much as long like I think like because there were some rumors about certain people using it at the Olympia this year, and I'm like, well, as long as you can't tell, I mean, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, what are your options in that sense, you know?
Right.
Um,
That was my thought.
yeah, yeah. I mean, is it a great option? No, I don't think I haven't used it. I don't think it's a great option at all. But
The thing to me is like I as a purist, like I agree with you, Jarek. I 100% think like yeah, just like yes, there's enhancements, all that other kind of stuff, but like there's no need to fuck around with this. I agree with you, but like Terrence said, like if you can't tell,
Yeah,
what are you gonna do about it? Like the reality of it is like what are you gonna do about it?
right.
And the sport's always been about just the look. right? Like it
Mhm.
is who looks the best on that day. And if you manage to put it in the right spots and get it to sit the right way and it doesn't look abnormal and stuff and it enhances your physique in the right way, then it's game. It's fair game. And at the same time, like when we're sitting here talking about the kids coming up and the things that they're seeing, the thing here is like we all know, like, I don't give a fuck how much PMMA you put in your body. You're never going to be an open Olympian if you don't have enough tissue in the
Genetic
first
for it.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
it really like this
yeah.
this whole conversation doesn't fucking matter
It really
to
doesn't.
anyone
Yeah,
who is outside of the Olympia. To be
exactly.
because like, bro, if you're showing up to a fucking local show and you're blasted full of PMMA and all that other shit, you should find something else to do.
Yeah,
That is a very good point. Yeah, no, that's
Like, I'm
100% the
just
case.
yeah,
saying, guys. Like,
Bro, yeah.
so so we're talking a game of inches, right? Like Terrence, you've been
yeah,
doing this for how many years, right? And like there comes a point where like how much more can I do in order to put on more muscle? So
Hmm.
like
yeah.
if this is in play, then fucking what do you yeah, what are we gonna do? You can't like even at natural shows they don't test everybody. What are they gonna do here? Test everybody for some a substance that is extremely difficult to look for?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just this whole thing is a little weird, a little blown out of proportion, if you ask me.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
I was just surprised that like an athlete reached out to me and he was voicing his concerns and he was like he felt like um he was in a race that he can never finish when he heard that because he couldn't believe it. Like, and he wanted to know my thoughts on it. I'm like, man, it's kind of your own perspective, bro. Like, is it right? Is it the right thing to do? I mean, taking PDs isn't the right thing to do either. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're really passionate about what you're doing, you really love training, and you really love building your physique, I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I'm
I
just
think,
concerned about it being an open, like we're just adding another thing to the conversation. Like whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna get to a point where we're just all we're talking about is all these kind of drugs and we're okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. You
but
you
it's
know what
already
I mean?
been that way. It's already been that way for a long time. And like once the era of Rich Piana and fucking Boston Lloyd came around, it was like free game for everybody on everything all the time. And let's just talk about drugs. And then now that a lot of things get driven by the coaching industry, and everybody and their mother is a fucking peptide guru. And
Yeah.
like I've like look, I've said and I've talked about this a number of times. I'm dropping a podcast on my own solo podcast talking about the negatives of peptides because the
Yeah.
problem becomes is okay, I start slew, right? Like I heard some great things about slew, right? And then I'm on slew for a couple of weeks, and then I'm scrolling on Instagram and somebody comes up on my phone that sounds incredibly smart that tells me I should take Mot C. It's like, okay, well, I'll take Mot C. And then I see that same guy talking about this one over here and that one over there, and the next thing you know, I'm taking 12 of them and now I have a
Exactly.
problem, right? And that's
Right.
that's the issue that we're going to run into, and it's the same lesson that we've been taught a million times in bodybuilding. It's like more is not better. Like just because one works doesn't mean six work better. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just expensive too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you can't get your blood work done, you can't pay for that. Don't even talk about peptides.
Hmm.
Well, that's the sad part, man. Some of it is a money game, man. If you got the cash, you can get an edge on people. I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably the
Yeah.
same that's the same in life. You got
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
money,
Do
Yeah.
either of y'all work with a peptide sponsor?
Yeah, I've been working with modern aminos
Yeah.
since the O for about 8 weeks
Yeah.
before the O.
Jarek.
Yeah. Actually, I was with Modern Aminos. I'm no longer with Modern Aminos, but I had a company reach out to me wanting to, have some sort of partnership.
Yeah.
So we're working through that right now.
Yeah. I
But
work with I work with authentic aminos, and like, dude, the money you can make money. I can make a lot more money off peptides if I wanted to. If I really wanted to push these things, but legitimately every single time I bring up a peptide to a client, I go, "Hey, if this is stretching the budget, we're not doing it." Like
yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
yeah,
If you have some wiggle room and you're good to go, then cool, let's
yeah,
go. But it adds up fast because you go through those fucking things very
yeah,
fucking fast.
Yeah.
very fast. I mean, I'm only using one right now. Well, two. Our GH is typically pretty much a peptide, right?
It is
Uh,
a peptide, yes.
so I'm using RA 290, and it's supposed to be like help with like tissue repair, and then there are some cases that helps with like regenerating like the kidneys and so it's
Oh,
really good during like health
y-
phases.
you're working with Austin. He's got all the crazy
Yeah,
special shit. That he knows all the crazy scientific stuff. So you're on some shit I ain't heard of before.
yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot of shit from Austin, bro. A
Yeah,
lot of
awesome.
shit.
100%.
Austin's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's I mean, the first day was like a couple days ago. So I'll let y'all know how it feels. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell the difference, but the blood work will show because that's the
Yeah.
main reason why we're taking it, is to improve some markers. But if it doesn't improve, then I definitely let y'all know.
Yeah.
You got a
So
show
how long?
picked out?
Huh?
You got a show picked out?
So we had a call. Me and Austin had a call uh on the 29th, and just kind of just looking at my physique and assessing where we are and looking at blood work and stuff. And we both agree, like, hey, things are going really well. The growth is happening, and we just don't want to stop that right now.
Okay.
So we're probably going to do 2027. Because right now, I mean, like, the thing is, if I'm like, all right, so they pushed back the Olympia to September, right? So,
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
not going to try to rush to qualify.
No.
And if I'm going to qualify next year, why not just take a little bit more time to improve and then qualify for 2027? So maybe do something like
Yeah.
earlier in the year rather than trying to come in late in the year and try to squeeze a qualification, when it's
Okay.
going to probably be the toughest, right?
You're so far away over here. My
What
damn old
about
eyes. I'm getting closer to the screen trying to see it.
what about so no you wouldn't do a show like October, November time frame?
So, I
After the
mean,
Olympia.
so like after Olympia,
Yeah.
potentially it could be something like towards the end of the year. That's not off the table. But as far as like qualifying for this year's Olympia, like we kind of agree, like let's just continue growing
Okay.
You
and
look good, man.
continue to improve.
Yeah,
Improve.
yeah.
Yeah,
How tall are you again? You're 252 here?
yeah, 5'11".
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the way things are going right now, I've been holding around like 251, 253 these last like 3, 4 weeks, but food has been going up. So that's a good like indication things are going really well. I'm really responsive right now. Especially my digestion is a lot better. I'm absorbing things a lot better. I'm assuming like I'm just making a prediction, maybe around like if I'm holding around like 255, maybe 260, we probably would call it there. I think that'd be a good place to hold and then chop it down from there.
Okay.
Yeah. You're lean for 250, man. That's really
Yeah,
good.
it's the leanest I've ever been at 252, bro. It's kind
Yeah,
of
that
crazy.
looks awesome,
Like
dude.
like even looking at this year's 250, because I was 250 this year before as well. And looking at where I'm at now, it's like crazy. Yeah, it's insane, bro.
Well, give us a heads up when you pick something, and I'll try to come
Of
out there.
course.
I'll
We
try
we
to
gonna
come
we
to the
gonna shit
show.
on the podcast first.
Yeah.
You gonna hear it here first.
Well, if I can make it, I'll fucking go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
I like going to shows, and then if I can support you, I'd like to be there.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do Tampa just 'cause that's where I'm from, but
Dude,
it
I
doesn't.
took a trip to Tampa in 23, 22, something like that. Still one of my favorite memories. Like me and a bunch of my boys went. We had a fucking blast.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know
good
some
show.
people are like the show is not what it used to be, and production, whatever. But for me, it's just about like it's my hometown. Like
Yeah.
I want to go back and like take a title at my hometown.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
cool. Okay.
but
I was down there the year Akeem and Kamal went against each other in the open, and then Courage won Classic. He was still Classic at the time.
Oh man,
what
when
year
was
was that?
that? God dang.
What
Yeah,
year
it
was
was
that? Was
20.
that was that
That was
before?
22.
That
Oh, so
was
that's
I was
after.
22.
Wait, so
22 or
that's after you
23,
won
one
it,
of the
Terrence,
two.
right?
Huh?
That was after you won it.
Yeah, I won the first year,
Yeah.
2016.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's
Yeah.
been a minute. And it's been fucking 10 years. Yo, great.
Damn, that's crazy. Shit.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Yeah.
that's wild.
Oh man, yeah, it is.
Yeah, August 2022. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking it up there, but yeah, that was a fucking wild show.
Tampa's cool, man. Obviously, it's a well-respected show.
Hmm.
I just hate, dude, like they're so strict on a lot of rules, man. Like filming and taking pictures with your
Yeah,
phone, dude. It's tough. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Even with your phone? Usually they're bad about, usually they don't want you to take it with a camera.
yeah.
No, you can't bring a camera if you gonna get in the building with a camera.
Yeah.
You- No, it's with your phone. They're strict on it, man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
unless you put it in your book bag, but I think they check book bags too now,
What
I
do
don't know.
what do y'all think about that? Because like I feel like I would want people to take pictures. Like obviously I don't want cameras and that kind of stuff if I'm selling photos, but like I want people to post it on Instagram. Like if I'm being honest, you know?
Tim's frame of mind is it takes away from live stream sales. Yeah, yeah.
huh?
I don't. I mean, I'm not a.
That makes
I feel
sense.
like if you're gonna buy the live stream, you're gonna buy the live stream regardless of what's on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't think too many
Yeah.
people are
How
yeah.
often do y'all stream shows?
I stream all the big shows if I'm not there.
Oof, I don't know. I don't know, man. I stream some shows. It's not a lot, and then if I know someone in the show, I might do that. But
Yeah.
there's no rhyme
It's
or
usually
reason.
I usually would stream like the Olympia or the Arnold if I'm not at it, and then like I stream Detroit and like shows that my friends are in and that sort of thing. But like I know people who watch every single stream, and I'm like I couldn't do it.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
telling you, like, if I would probably watch more streams if like if like the IFBB had a
a
streaming
channel.
platform and I paid like 20
Yeah.
bucks a month, I would just watch a lot more.
Dude, that would be such a cool idea if they had, there's one platform, like everybody can have their own service, or whoever you want to do produces it, whatever, but like have a standard for it and then have it all on one thing where you can watch all the shows for the year, whatever it is. And even if they had like an archive of like all the years past
Man,
where you
that'd
could
be
go in and
crazy.
watch a bunch of shows and stuff, like you could watch Tampa all the way back until whatever, like that would be fucking cool, man.
You're right, man. We need a single place where we can find like that history, man. That would be nice. Yeah.
Don't
I
they? Don't
mean,
we already
because
have like a app for like?
YouTube.
Well, no,
Yeah,
there's an app. Is it called
YouTube.
Muscle something? Like,
Muscle would know. So it's funny, like I reached out to Tyler about this idea back in like 2020, 2021, and he wasn't feeling it.
muscle wear, I think.
I also told Muscleware about that same idea
Yeah,
because I'm like, you guys are already in position to do it
yeah,
because like I don't know how many shows they got now, but a lot of shows use them for their
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
um
yeah. Live streams
whatever.
and
Yeah,
announcements and shit. Yeah.
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 Which is
I
great.
don't know. The Olympia has their own. I don't know what they. I know they had a streaming app. I don't know if they still do or not, but they've had one in the past. And then, the dude with the handlebar mustache, he has a website with all his shows on it. So he's got that just for his shows. He does Legion, he does the Dexter's show, and he does a couple
Oh,
others.
center podium.
Center Podium. They have all their shows are on their website.
I feel
So
like the biggest issue with that would be like because everybody has a finger in the and like a hand in the bucket when it comes to the money for streaming and whatnot, it would be hard to get all that centralized, you know. Trying to get
I don't
everybody
think it.
together under it.
Bro, I mean, hard because of egos and whatnot, but like it hard in terms of like actually doing it. I can't do it. Can't be that hard. Like you do some type of revenue share between the IFBB and the shows, and you're good to go. Because even if my personal opinion is, even if you lose, because a lot of times the shows think, oh, I'm going to lose money. I don't think so because even though you usually charge more per ticket with individualized streams, if you had the app. You would just have more people on it all the time, more people already
Yeah.
paying. Because
Subscribe monthly.
Yeah.
half the time, dude, I get pissed, dude. I'm like, I try to find where a live stream is. Like, Prague was really,
Oh,
really hard to figure out.
dude, Prague was a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I
So,
think I paid for Prague 3 times. I'm almost
oh,
positive that I fucked it
Bro.
up that many times.
dude. So, I don't know, man. Like, I would maybe I'll bring it back up again, or I think like maybe if someone's got free time and they want to do that job, go for it, man.
Dude,
That's a good
AI
stuff.
can do that shit for sure.
Yeah,
Speaking of AI, this is has nothing to do with bodybuilding. Have you seen this fucking social media thing that AI has done?
a moat bot, moat chat,
They
moat
made
chat.
their own fucking AI or AI social media.
I've
Mm.
seen some clips of it, but it's I heard it's getting pretty wild.
Like an AI made its own social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah, and you can't make an account. It's all just AI talking to each other.
You can watch it, but you can't
Hmm.
participate.
It's Jarek, I'll find some shit and send it to you. It's fucking
Yeah, send it
interesting.
to me, bro.
Bro, I felt like my chat was acting kind of weird because I was asking about a lot of gym questions, And then it made this sly ass comment. It was like, I basically run the gym. Like, and it gave me a little winky face. And I'm like, what? It
Mine's
literally told me it ran the gym. And he's like,
mine's been real nonchalant with me, calling me
Hey,
bro and
you
stuff lately.
bullshit.
I,
That's
I,
hilarious, bro. I'm sorry.
I was like, okay.
Terrence deleted the app after
I know, right? Well,
that.
fuck you, man. Yo.
Hey, you better be nice. He's gonna be talking shit about you on the fucking AI
That's what I was
social
about to say.
media.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that's
Mm.
hilarious.
I don't know, man. Like,
That's the title right there. Terrence argue with AI.
So, how far out are we from the Arnold now? What do we got? 6 weeks?
I
Nah, I think
think
it's like
so.
5 weeks.
6'5", yeah, somewhere around there.
5 weeks.
I know
I wasn't
Martin
that
said
far off.
six Saturday. Saturday said he had 6 weeks because we did a posing seminar together.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
have y'all
I,
seen anything here recently that's made you want to change your predictions?
Oh,
I haven't even been online like that to even see anything, honestly.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
haven't seen anything cross my feed to be honest.
I I feel like
But
we're
I
all the
heard.
worst podcast hosts ever because every time it comes, it's like I hadn't seen
No,
anything.
look, I've heard. Wait, I've heard. Angel is looking crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
let's find out.
Yeah, her Angel's looking crazy, and I've
he's got to
heard.
look crazy. So, like, that's the thing, man. Like, with him in particular, I know he struggled to make weight like these last couple of shows. So, like, he's gonna look crazier earlier than a lot of guys because he's got to get that weight down a little bit quicker.
I just looked at that and was like,
Yeah, he's fucking, yeah, he's
fucking left.
peeled.
You guys think he's gonna be shredded?
Yeah, the only thing is like
What the
he's
fuck?
just he's gonna have a like he might have a hard time filling out like once he
Mm.
actually because I guarantee he's over the cap still
What? That's crazy.
because he was one of the guys I knew had to push it really hard to make weight.
I mean,
He's
that's
by
just
far
like
probably going to be the leanest athlete in that lineup.
him and Josema just have the fucking nastiest, driest granite look.
They're both from Spain, so maybe it's
That's
something to do with that.
crazy,
Something in
bro.
the water.
Something in the water,
That's fucking just gnarly, man.
Well, but their food is also clean, right?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, so
Cleaner
his
than
his
ours.
biggest thing is gonna be can he feel back out after he makes weight? Um, because I might be wrong, but I don't know. Actually, I have no idea when weigh-ins are versus the show for the Arnold. It's been a while.
You better pop some Anadrol. For real.
Because I know the Olympia, we got a whole day in between the show. So there's a lot of those guys have a little bit easier time, filling out. I don't know if it's the same for the Arnold or not. But if he pulls it off, man, he's gonna look nuts.
Oh, Mikey
Yeah, and then I
boy.
heard Mike is not really happy with where he's looking right now. I got
You heard,
sources. Don't ask. I got
It's
sources.
tough though, man. Like, yo, of course, I would never be happy again if I had to lose. I did, the Olympia 2 years ago and got to weigh this much, and then now I'll never get to weigh that much on stage again. I wouldn't be happy with my look either, dude.
that's a good point. That's a
Yeah,
really good fucking point, man.
every single
Well, it
it's
goes
got to
back to
be
what I was saying like a while ago when I was like, if you can't progress no more, would you be happy?
true,
Remember
true.
when I was telling you about that?
Hmm.
It's like now we're seeing this unfold, you
Well,
know?
We'll see.
it's just that same conversation that we had previously, where it's like, are you just going to see people going up in classes because they want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
I
I think
mean,
I don't know what his weight is. I could have swore his old weight cap was what 212. I
yeah,
think
and
he
now he's
might.
got to make 204, doesn't he?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I
Crazy.
mean he can move up and do just fine probably in 212 without a
Oh,
doubt.
for sure.
Like he would be I don't like he would be around
Yeah,
that same top three, maybe top five spot in 212 division. I think. I haven't seen them side by side, but
yeah.
I think he could.
He'd
Yeah.
definitely do well. I'd be interested to see him next to Keon, but the thing there is like because Keon still has room to go in the cap, and Mike's like, all right, yeah, he can look really good at 212, but even still, he can't progress again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if Mike has the genetics to put on another like 30, 40 pounds to do the open though. Especially I don't know how old he is, but I imagine he's around 30. That's
And I
a
know he has like a health issue or limitation, right?
Yeah, he's got something, I don't know remember what, but yeah, he's got something.
Isn't it with his liver or something like that?
Yeah, so he has to be really
Yeah.
like cautious about like pushing it.
Yeah.
And he's on hella peptides.
If we can get him on
Yeah.
here,
Hella peptides.
if we can get him on
I
here,
don't
we
know
should
how I
be, we
ended up
should
in
get him
his
on here
channel.
sometime.
I don't know how that ended up in his channel, but all I see is peptides. I'm like,
It's
get me out of here.
yeah, yeah. Oh man.
And then what do y'all think about Sam? We don't
Oh,
have
pull him
this is
up.
this was a week ago. I mean,
Yeah, Sam is shredded. I think
kid's
size is
fucking
gonna be a
lean.
little size is gonna be a struggle for him, but he's definitely conditioned.
Agreed.
Well, he just got under his cap, so it's not like he's small. He
This
may
was
look
7 weeks
small. He
ago,
may
so
look small, but like
Yeah.
for his cap, he just like got under his cap. Well,
And
from what
he's
I heard,
okay. Okay.
he just got under. And I think honestly, like from a conditioning standpoint, I don't think he looks off at all. Like if he was to like hold here and just let it kind of sit and marinate and get that skin to continue to thin out and just fill out from here, I think you look even bigger, you know? So
yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I still have him in that I forgot, I got a paper somewhere. I think like fifth or
Yeah, did
sixth.
somebody write those down? Because I fucking did not.
I wrote down mine,
Yeah.
but I
Okay,
didn't
I
write
didn't
down
write them
y'all.
down. I should have wrote mine down. I'm gonna do that this time. Oh, you
Yeah,
got it. There we go,
I wrote
Jarek.
down
That's what I'm talking
everybody.
about.
Oh, okay.
It's not focusing. I can't see shit, but
Keeping people
you'll have to
honest.
read it. Bro, my
Uh,
I got some new contact solution and my eyes have been fucking off for the last couple of
yeah.
weeks. So
Yeah.
I had to
So
go buy new one.
Ruff had Mike, Metagate, Wesley, Mamoli, then Angel.
Yeah.
And then Nick, you got Mike, Metagate, Mamoli third, Wesley fourth, and Angel. And then I got Mike, Wesley, Metagate, Zancelli, and then Mamoli.
Okay.
Oh, have y'all seen any recent Wesley photos updates?
I seen the back. He's
Is
shredded too.
that
Everybody's shredded already for the
is
I
most
that
love
part.
Classic, bro.
where did
Because
you see it? Because I pulled this up just a minute ago and like the most he's put up recently is like this stuff.
I saw some, maybe it's on his YouTube because I saw screenshots on one of the bodybuilding pages. Well, that's his story.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it. I
Maybe
mean,
that back is insane, bro.
maybe BTS might have a clip.
that's
I don't feel like Wesley's gonna show his legs until fucking he gets on stage.
Yeah.
He's keeping it a secret.
is
I
he
think
still with Boss?
I don't know.
oh, that's interesting. I haven't really heard about that. Yeah.
But check out the BTS page. You might
That's yeah,
find
I'm on it right now. I don't see any pictures or anything. It's just him. There's some stuff of him talking, but I don't see any
I
pictures.
heard Menegate is looking good now too.
if he can
Oh,
still shred it, I mean, yeah,
well,
it's gonna be tough.
I just found this. This is the only thing I've seen so far. This
Yeah, yeah.
was
That's
two
just
days
his back.
ago.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, okay.
There you go. That was it. That's all he's showing.
So this is it right now.
No,
No, that was
that was last year.
2025.
Oh
See?
wow.
But obviously it's two
Okay.
different like photos, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
a lot different quality.
It's tough
yeah,
to
but
say, which is, I mean, yeah.
Different quality,
I
different
mean,
lighting.
personally,
Like that's a
I would want to see him with a smaller back because that way he has more
yeah,
room to put that muscle in other places.
mm.
yeah.
And then fucking Josema here. He's
And
gonna
look,
be nasty again. I know this is a hard shift in our conversation, but I just saw that and had to click on it.
yeah, he looks crazy.
All right. So do y'all want to change anything as far as your Arnold predictions?
I'm good for now.
What does Mamoli have any recent updates? Let's check him out real quick.
Mhm. I mean, this was 2 days ago, 5 weeks out.
Hmm.
That's a
Crazy.
good lat spread, but what are you thinking, Terrence? We heard the noise.
Hmm.
Yo, he looks fucking dense as hell, bro.
Say the thought.
It's tough to say, man. He's got like an old school look to him too.
I
Like he's
know, bro.
I like that shape.
yeah. I think I'll keep it. I like his. I mean, Angel has him in a couple places, but
Yeah.
I overall just like his physique more.
He's got crazy big quads. That fucking the way that rec fem goes into the leg, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything either. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
hey,
Did y'all see the thing about that Danilov guy supposedly taking like 120 units of GH daily for a period of time?
yeah. I heard. I saw a clip of that somewhere. Yeah, that's it's wild. That's what I mean. If
Nah,
you look at his hands, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
They look like 120 unit hands. That's for goddamn sure.
yeah, his hands look insane, dude.
I
And then
haven't heard. That's crazy.
apparently, he also said something about having had a heart attack already.
Is he like 27?
He's young, dude. I don't know what, but he's fucking young.
What do you say? Oh,
Was
YOLO.
it? I think was it this guy or was it the other guy that was doing the 120? Was it the Smyev guy or this dude? What the
I don't know.
fuck?
Even look at his feet, bro. He can't even fit
I
on
was
his.
that's
Yeah.
the
Look
whole
at
reason I
him. Look at
clicked on it.
him.
Look at this fucking gif here.
Bro.
Look at his fucking
He
toes,
can't fit in
dude.
shoes either. Like if you see his shoes, like his foot's like about to break out the shoes.
That's so crazy, man.
Bro. For
I'm,
what?
I was hoping we were going to see some foot action there. But I
Oh,
mean, look at him next to fucking Vito.
That's him on the right?
yeah,
Hmm.
Oh
yeah,
shit. He actually looks pretty big next to
yeah.
Vito.
And he's like 27.
He's young, man. Both of them are, from what I
What?
understand.
Good
I
Vito's
mean,
young
both.
too. Good Vito's in his late 20s. Yeah,
Well, homie here is already fucking qualified, and god damn it, this is the stupidest
he's
fucking thing I've
qualified.
ever
What show
seen.
did he qualify for? What?
France. He beat Quint in France.
Oh, oh yeah, I saw him working out with the oxygen tank.
I literally commented on this as I said this is stupid as fuck. This is fucking dumb.
Well,
It's all for the gram. Like he knew people were gonna like
Duh.
go in
Yeah.
there, debate and comment.
I don't know anything about that, but I do know Hunter has oxygen canisters. He keeps in his gym too.
Really?
From when he
Yeah.
passes out on the fucking hack squat. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen him use it, but
I
I
hadn't
mean, he
either.
got like three in there,
Wow.
and like two of
Uh,
them are open. So I imagine he uses them sometime.
Well,
mm.
after some of those sets we've seen him do, I'm sure he needs it at times.
How's he doing? I know he's making his comeback.
Yeah, he hasn't picked a show yet, but yeah, I was hoping he was gonna do Pittsburgh and New York, but he's like, he doesn't think his shoulder's gonna be ready in time for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He,
so
I'm supposed to interview him on Wednesday, so hopefully we'll chat a little bit more. And that'll come out in a couple weeks. But when we've talked in the past, he seems to be kind of at peace with whatever happens. Like
Yeah,
he's a little back and forth on what his shoulder wants to do, but he's just kind of enjoying being himself again and enjoying doing the shit again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
that's good, man. That's good.
Seems to be. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah, it's a scary thing, man. Like I was talking to Rolly, and I was like, why did you? I'm like, when did you retire? Like, why did you retire? I had like no idea. I just remember I didn't see him on stage anymore at one point. And he was like, it was a shoulder thing. He's like, yeah, I just couldn't train him the way I wanted to. And he's like, it sucked, because you didn't get
Mm.
he didn't know that was gonna be his last show. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, it can be tough if you're not ready for it.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm unaware of a lot of people, but I feel like there's a lot of people who get pushed out that way. A lot of people end up hanging around maybe a little bit longer than they should have, and then they have an injury or a health complication, and then it's like, all right, well, I'm out, you know?
It's interesting, man. Like I like when I think of like the top guys, like top 5 or 10, like I saw Branch. I always ask them if I don't know why they retire. I always ask like Branch. I think he just stopped doing as well, and he's like, yeah, it's about time for me to retire. And he never announced. He just didn't announce it. Personally, I think he was the type of person like he deserved a like an exit and some flowers. You know what I mean? I think something nice should have been done.
He would have never shown up for it.
Well, they
Right.
did do it on
They'd have had to
stage. You know what I
surprise his
mean?
ass with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, because like when Chris retired, they did like I feel like well, like a bunch of stuff for him. They let him film a whole documentary, bring everybody backstage and that he's ever known. Like yo, Keon can't even bring his wife half the time, and Chris is bringing like seven, eight, nine, 10 people. So they'll definitely do it. Depending on the person and like how much time they have. And I think Branch was at that level. Like he placed
I agree.
second. Arnold Classic winner. I think he won one or two.
Yep.
Um, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think obviously a lot of people don't go out the way they want it, but I would at least like to know this is gonna be my last show if I'm competing and like instead of
Yeah,
just like doing a show and then something happening and never getting back on stage. Yeah.
yeah,
That's the only reason why I'd get on stage again.
Hmm.
Because I'm happy with my last stage show, but like I feel like I can do it one more time, just to say
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, this is behind me, I'm done. But it's definitely like the days of trying to push the envelope of being a competitive athlete are certainly behind me. But I think I can at least get on stage again at some point.
Hmm.
yeah. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I
Wow.
mean, you can film the whole process, make your own little documentary.
Yeah,
Another
we'll
thing I
see.
noticed, man, is like if I like I'm not a fan of people saying they retire and then they coming back, like they come back a year or two later.
Yeah,
I really irks me. I was like, bro, just don't say like Kevin and Flex, they get a pass because it's like a long break. Like a long break and you come back,
Right.
that's cool. But I mean like I can't tell you how many people that have told me they retire and then like I make a post and I say nice things saying, yo, it was nice to have you. And then a year or two later, they're back on stage and I'm just like,
you just had an off season.
I know, right? They have this whole real talk with me. Yeah, bro, it's the last one. I want to start a family. I want to do this. It's just been a good run. I'm done. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. Nah,
So
so
good. So good transition talk. What do you think about Ian?
I think Ian had like how many years was he gone for?
Like a
I feel
couple
like
years, right?
Two,
Two. That's an
two,
improvement season.
yeah,
two,
that's not
three.
that long,
Yeah.
dude. That's not that
But
long
I
at
that's
think
all.
what but
anything
that's what you're
over
saying is
three.
Yeah.
like he said he retired and he was done and
Mhm.
now it's like he hasn't said he's doing another show. He said he's just enjoying doing this and he's getting fucking retarded big again. But
Okay, yeah.
so what do you think about that, Terrence?
Well, I haven't really thought about it, to be honest with you, because he hasn't said he's doing a show.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd love to see. I
we'll
always
see.
liked Ian's physique. I'd love to see him do it again.
I think he's coming back. He's probably going to do Detroit.
If I think
Not
I
if
think
not
it's
this
up
year, next year.
knowing Ian, like it's up to if he's happy with how he's looking, he's gonna do it. He hasn't committed to anything because he's not sure if he can bring the look he wants. But if he gets the look he wants, he's getting back on stage.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, he looks pretty fucking big again, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I remember actually it's funny that Tampa show that I went to, he was there at the show and he sat next to me during that one. I remember him walking in and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, like god damn, dude.
I just know when I'm done, I'm done. Like if I say I'm retired, I'm fucking retired. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
put
I've
any
had
thought
moments where I would tell myself, all right, this is the last show, but I never really made like official announcement because I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wasn't sure, you know. Like
Mhm.
you said, Terrence, like when I'm done, like you're gonna know I'm done. Like I'm not coming back. Like
yeah.
it's just a wrap, you know.
Yeah. You know what? I honestly would rather though, like someone take a break and then come back than to continue to tell me they're gonna come back and they never do. That is
Mm,
that's the peak. That's the peak. Yo. Oh
yeah.
man.
Kyle Green.
Oh man.
Yes.
So,
At some point, you'd think people would stop listening to him say he's going to come back.
uh,
Him, and to be honest with you, like I'm going to lump Phil in that too. Like, can we stop talking about Phil coming back? Like, I understand that Phil certainly still has the genetics, and if he just fucking got back in a rhythm, would probably look insane. But like, just let it be. Just let him be what he was. I don't want to see him come back and look bad because I was such a Phil Heath fan, and like I don't want to see him come back. Like, what year was it that he came back and like got fourth at the Olympia?
It was 2023 or
Yeah, it
2022.
was in that ballpark. Is give or take a couple of years, but like it was still Phil, but like there was a bunch of shots where I was like, oh fuck, man, that's rough, you know?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
because
100%.
he just got exposed. The gut got exposed, so everybody was
Yeah.
just like, because before it wasn't really a thing that everybody was looking at. All right, let's check his gut, make sure it's in. Yeah, I think around that time is when that gut situation really kind of hit the fan, and everybody
Yeah.
kind of just
But
like, you know,
But I feel the same way about Kai, to be honest. Like I wasn't the biggest Kai fan in the world, but he had a great physique. He's a legend of the sport. He was always shredded. He was pushing one of the best bodybuilders ever for fucking better half of a decade, right? But like I don't want to see him come back and look like dog shit, right? Because like again, a guy who has a big midsection just like him, who's been as far away from the stage as he has been for so long, like dude, don't. Just don't. Please don't.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's
And
been
I
like years. He's like 50, I think.
Yeah. The other aspect to it is that I think is the part that people don't think about is like, yeah, you can probably physically do it, but like, do you have that dog still in you? Do you still have that thing that you can spark and fucking get in that rhythm again where you got to dig deep to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I
Like
think
after
that's
you've,
what a lot of these guys, that's their drive when they're trying to make a comeback, is to try to see if they still have it. Like they want to
that's
see if they can
yeah,
still, like, you know what I'm saying, take it there.
but I think that's what sets you up for one of those positions where it's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Because
Yes.
like I'm sure both of you guys had preps where you're like, yeah, I wasn't really in it. And like it probably looked that way on stage. It probably wasn't your best look. So it's like if they're going into it going, I'm just going to start this and try to find it along the way, it's like good fucking luck, man. I mean, maybe you're better than me and maybe I'm completely fucking dumb, but like that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah.
shoot, man. But the one thing I will say though is like a lot of people like if any of those old school guys do come back, it's not gonna ruin their legacy. Some people like to say they're like,
No.
oh, you ruined like Kevin came back and no one gives a shit. I like people still post his old pictures from like, the 90s and the
Yeah.
early 2000s. They don't
Mhm.
post the physique he had and whatever when he came back in the 2020s,
It
you
was
know.
like 20, that was like 2016 before 2020.
Yeah, and then like even Ronnie's last show, no one looks at Ronnie's last show,
Yeah.
so no, I think you're safe if you built a legacy. Uh, even there's lots of guys that competed way past their prime that. Even Dexter. Dexter, I would say Dexter's probably my favorite bodybuilder physique wise. And I
Yeah, I
don't think
like
about
it.
like the last year he competed at all.
Yeah. Yeah. You were even talking about Branch earlier. It's the same thing. It's like I don't think about Branch's career in the last couple of years, even though that's the years that I really got into bodybuilding was his last like 2 or 3 years. I don't really think about those. I think about the dude that you see going fucking absolutely ape shit that you watched before every leg day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Bro, yeah, I totally agree, man. Even Jay had that comeback
Hmm.
where he beat Big Ramy that his first Olympia, which he shouldn't have beat Big Ramy. That even Jay said it. That's the one thing I like about Jay, man, is Jay is like the most honest bodybuilder I've ever seen with like with rating his own physique and being honest with where he thinks he should have placed. Like, because yeah, I mean most bodybuilders you'll never hear a bodybuilder say like, oh, I think that guy should have beat me or I should have lost that show. But Jay is secure enough in himself to say shit like that.
Yeah.
Right?
He's one
Yeah.
of those guys that like, a lot of times bodybuilders will talk up how good they are. I feel
Mhm.
like he does the exact opposite to too big of a degree. Like he talks himself down way too much. It's like, hey man, like you do
Yeah,
realize that if Ronnie Coleman wasn't in the way, you'd be like a 15-time Mr. Olympia, right?
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, man. No, I really, yeah, Jay is probably my favorite, like in that sense, like being real with himself, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I think he's a really good ambassador for the sport,
Yeah,
bro.
because then you got on the flip side, you got Mr. Olympia saying like, "Oh, no one could ever beat me. I was the leanest and the hardest ever. No one works hard anymore." And I'm like, "Bro, come on, dude. Like, you serious?"
Well,
Like,
I did actually, I was just watching a podcast. I think it was with Dom Super Sliced in Jay, and he
Oh
talked
yeah,
about that. He's like, nobody works hard. Jay said it, nobody works hard anymore. And I was curious. I was actually going to bring it up with Hunter, but I'm curious to bring that up to you too, Terrence. How do you feel about that? Being a guy that's in this generation right now, how do you feel about hearing people that you looked up to going, nobody in this generation works hard?
no, I think it's a bit. I think it's a misunderstanding of like volume. You know what I mean? Like, uh, because a lot of the like it's without a doubt like a lot of bodybuilders these days are stronger than bodybuilders in the past. Not all of them, but like typically like people are lifting heavier nowadays. But
Mm,
dude, honestly, dude, I would say even diet wise, like the guys in the early like 90s, early 2000s, they weren't as strict with their diet as dudes today. Dudes today stay lean year round. Like Derek, no matter what time of year, has abs. Nick Walker always has abs. I can go on Instagram or Google Jay Cutler, Lee Priest, Ronnie Coleman, and see them super out of shape. You got videos of Ronnie Coleman smothering barbecue sauce over his chicken, Dexter Jack and pouring lots of like I can't believe it's not butter all over his food.
Mm.
I think, so like, or even Lee Priest saying, I just snacked and grazed all off season. He's like, I didn't pose, I just did photo shoots. Like, how in your fucking mind can you say you worked harder when you literally didn't track anything in half of your off seasons? And this generation, they track fucking everything. They do cardio every
Everything.
single day. They like it's an insane thing to say.
Yeah,
The thought,
I
yeah,
think
go
it's
ahead,
too
Jared.
like I, well, he says he doesn't think that this generation works hard anymore. I think it's like he's just generally speaking. That's what I think. I don't think he's attacking like the generation. Like I'm sure he knows that there's some
Agreed.
guys that are fucking shit up. You
That
know.
was going to be my next point is like
Yeah.
I feel like what happens is people see the younger generation who is more vocal on social media and gets more traction on social media talking about these like avoiding fatigue and all this different stuff and
Yeah.
then extrapolates it to the broad because like when I think about the top Olympians like it's hard to point at somebody like yeah there might be a guy there's rumors of like this guy maybe cheats a little bit here and there but it's like if you're getting to the Olympia stage I bet you're working pretty fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like, if any of them are showing up not working that hard, like, kudos fucking to you.
Hey,
And
look, and to Ruff's point, I mean, I think we can agree that when you said the thing about the diet thing, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of health or gut issues now because the generation now is a little bit more strict for a longer period of time, which is not giving the diversity that the gut needs versus the guys back then. You know what I mean? So we can also say that. So like I definitely agree with Ruff on that. Like I don't think he's really necessarily attacking this generation. I think just generally speaking, and the thing too is like we have social media, so it's like you know what I'm saying? They didn't
that
have
is a
social
good
media, so they
point.
didn't know the
Yeah.
motherfuckers who wasn't working hard. All they
Yeah.
seen was motherfuckers that was working hard.
I
You
think
know?
I think mainly he probably was talking about training because training is probably
Yeah,
the biggest
Hmm.
difference from like today to back then. Diet wise, I don't think
yeah,
there's even a discussion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I
yeah.
had a thought the other day that was it was kind of on this topic of like I don't think that the guys in the 90s worked any harder than the guys do now. I think they were just willing to test the limits a little bit more than some of the generation now. You know what I mean? Like test the limits of like how many sets can I do in the gym? How much reps can I do in the gym? How much weight can I do? How many times can I go to the gym? Like twice a day training. You know what I mean? Like they were willing to kind of like swim into the deep waters to find out what the fuck it takes, right? Versus now you've got a lot of guys like I made a post about this the other day. It's like guys coming up will see Terrence doing one or two sets of an exercise and believe that anything above one or two sets is now high volume without the context of the overall scope of the entire program, who Terrence is, what he needs to improve. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you see people who are absolutely terrified to do anything more than two sets versus the guys in the 90s and early 2000s was doing three, four, five sets of an exercise if it felt really good. You know what I mean? I
Well,
think it
let's
was
put,
just their ability to like wade into the deep waters that's a little bit different.
but if we had to put like a percentage on it though, like, is it really that? Because like the amount of bodybuilders back then were a lot less than now. But if we could put a percentage on who's working hard, who's not, it might not even be that different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we have way more bodybuilders, so that's liable to be way more fucking lazy motherfuckers than back then. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
think
true.
about it.
Good point. Good point.
And just
Touche.
another thing I'm thinking of is just to be on Jay's side, I will say like the way people thought about dieting back then was like I don't think it definitely wasn't better, but like back when
No.
I started bodybuilding, you only when you got lean, when you were in prep, you ate fish,
Mhm.
no fats. Uh, half the time you didn't do any seasonings besides just some salt. So like in terms of like that could be going through his head as well, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
There was
nothing
no
wrong
like
with it.
sweeteners, artificial sweeteners like how we have now, right?
Shit,
Zero
they were
calorie
barely in
syrups
the
and
art. It was
shit.
barely in it. There was zero of
Yeah,
that when he was competing.
yeah.
Well, the other thing that actually he brought up too, Dom, on the podcast they did was like guys in the '90s never talked about like, oh, I have gut dysbiosis, I have SIBO, I have like. I'm really curious as to like, is that just because our foods have changed so much? Is it because the limits of what we've been pushing have changed? Like, where is that coming from? You know, because like as much as nutrition has changed, and I agree with you that it has gotten better. We do see like Jarek just had like Jarek eats a really good diet and stuff, but Jarek had a bad overgrowth. I ate a great diet, and my fucking like I ended up having a bad issue. So like, where does that shit come from? You know?
So, Jared, I mean, you mentioned like being more strict on your diet is one of the factors. A number two factor is, like throughout history, like once you start testing for stuff, for some reason it spikes up, like autism, like homosexuality, all of it, right?
Yeah,
So
you're not
like,
wrong.
no, like they probably didn't fucking know, you know what I mean? Like, because
Right, true.
bubble guts was an issue during his time, like
Yeah,
fucking oh yes,
yeah,
you
Yeah,
know.
very
yeah,
true. Good
yeah.
point.
I'm gonna have to take that statement back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
It does make you wonder though of like were there stomach issues that people weren't talking about, or what was it, like a quality of food thing or the amount of food thing? You know what I mean?
I think the level of stress that we deal with now is a lot more heightened than back in the day due to just the availability of social media, being open to being slandered and having to cope with not only being a bodybuilder, but also we also got to think about this. Bodybuilders in this day and age, we have other shit going on and
Mhm.
jobs that
Yeah,
we have to keep just to manage to bodybuild. Whereas the guys back in the day, they were paid to bodybuild. The really good bodybuilders were paid to bodybuild. So that's all they were able
Yeah.
to do, which can further the conversation. Like, did they really work hard or they had more time? Because like the 2 days, like, yeah, what if you work a full-time job? Can you really do 2 days? Like, is that
Yeah.
even possible? You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
big
So
difference. They don't realize that either, man, because
Yeah.
you this day and age, you don't get paid to be a bodybuilder. You get paid to be an influencer.
Yeah.
The only time you get paid to be a bodybuilder is when you in a show, you
The
know.
the one thing that I'm curious on y'all's point of view on with that is like, as much as it is a really cool idea to just get paid from multiple companies and just be a bodybuilder, we also have to look at some of some of those people in that generation who went through that and are on the other side of it and not competing anymore. They're retired. Like, how much money are they making now? Because they didn't really have to build a brand. They had companies behind them to build the brand for them. And all they had to do was show up and promote the product and they got a paycheck in the mail. But then once their short period of time of competing ends and that money starts to dry up and they're no longer a face within the community that can push the needle on product, now things start to wash up, like dry up, and then you start to see them panic about like how they're going to make money, you know? So I think in some ways, this generation, because we are being forced to have to, the way that you make money is Jarek is a business, Terrence
mhm.
is a business, I am a business. If I am not forefront facing on this, then I'm not gonna make money. You know what I mean? So, and that can be forayed into other things that could be like brand deals coming along for Terrence, where he does just get money because he is an athlete, or Jarek with you with your sponsorships and stuff. So I'm curious on y'all's perspective of that.
What's the question
Yeah,
exactly?
Sorry, I kind of ranted
yeah,
there for a second, but like
yeah. I was about to say,
your
what was the
perspective
question?
on
Hold
like
on.
the '90s versus now, with like where they just showed up and got paid versus the guys having to like work to build a brand to make a business. Like, what
Okay,
do
I
you
got
think is? Would you prefer it to be how it is now, or would you prefer to just fucking bodybuild and get a paycheck in the mail?
I mean, if I had an option, I'd definitely do the bodybuilding and paycheck.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna say
I
yeah.
mean, I would. I mean, this if you're smart, you still like one. They got paid a shit ton of money, like six figures in the
Yeah,
'90s
In the
to
90s.
doing that much of anything. To do an occasional photo shoot, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
you
It's just a
compete.
matter of whether they were smart enough
Paycheck.
to foray it into something
Yeah, yeah.
else. You know?
I would prefer that over like, and then like if you're smart like Jay Cutler, you invest in real estate with all that
Mhm.
money, or
Hmm.
Lee Labrada, you save the money up till you retire, then you start your supplement brand.
Right.
But I think there's the benefit is to people who aren't in that in that club, you know what I mean? Because back in the day, like what, dude, it was maybe 10 people making money, like in the whole
Mm.
fucking sport.
Yeah.
Um, Nowadays it's so you have the opportunity if you can find the way in, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Mm,
would say
very
it's
true.
definitely more opportunity now.
yeah,
But would I want the luxury of being able to be like a Keon and just like have my bills paid through sponsors and be able to like sleep at the same time every single day, mealtime be on point, no stress about paying the bills, and just train hard as fuck? Like, yeah, of course. Like that's probably any bodybuilder's dream. I think
yeah,
what most of us like strive to do, like to be,
Yeah,
right?
mailbox money.
And then when we get
yeah,
to that point, we then are able to handle the money however we handle the money, right?
yeah.
But I think that's like the goal, right? But yeah, I think there's like Ruff said, I think there's more opportunity though on this side. Whereas then there were yeah, like what 10 to 15, maybe 15 they were like under contracts with Weeders,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah,
For
you had
getting
the weeder
paid.
contracts, and then you had like the couple sup, and this like
So
back then there was not nearly as many supplement companies. There was
yeah.
like, what I guess what it depends on the era, but
Etrex.
yeah, like let's just say like the early like Phil like let's say like not Phil's era, but the one right before that, like Jay's era. There was just maybe like 5 to 8 companies. SciTech was one big one.
Mhm.
Uh I can't think of anything right now. Muscle Man,
BSN.
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 Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
There wasn't a ton,
Oh,
you know.
I forgot about Muscle Meds. The
You had the
fucking
magazines too.
beef protein.
Oh, the magazines, that was another thing. So
Yeah, Muscle Mag. I think Muscle Mag, right? What was
Muscle
it?
Mag Flex,
Yeah,
Muscular Development was the three
yeah.
big ones.
Yeah.
And they paid really well too. They
Mhm.
paid really well.
I think magazines should make a comeback.
That would be cool.
That would be
I
that would be.
think I think there's going to be some. I think there's something to be said about like having a tangible product. You know,
Hey,
yeah, yeah. Like, see, that's fucking cool as shit. Like, I would love to just have be able to go back there and grab them and like have them to look at. You know what I mean? Versus it being like, oh, look at my Instagram post. You know,
it was cool, man. This guy that was at the LA Fit Expo, he brought a bunch of magazines and had people sign them, like
that's
where their
awesome.
picture
Oh
was. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh damn.
I'd love to
That's a good
like we
idea.
need something like I know they made like I've got a Samson Dauda fucking collectible card back there or whatever that they were just giving out at the Olympia. But it'd be cool to see that kind of stuff come back and like have a tangible thing that you could get a hold of, you know?
Like a memorabilia that you actually like
Yeah.
show your kids and
Cards.
actually hold. Yeah.
Yeah. That's this
Hey,
hell
you
yeah. That's
better,
awesome.
better put that in some plastic, man. What you doing?
No, I got a bunch of. They literally so like they.
Oh yeah, that was a deck of cards you showed me, right?
No, that's a different one. She gave me more. But I got a bunch of just myself. Because what happened
Let me
was
see.
she messed up. Hey,
Man, I
she
need some cards. What the hell? Where the hell was
she
I at?
this is she if she when they made the first round, they said I was in the wheelchair division, so she felt bad and gave me a bunch.
No, they are you fucking
No,
serious?
Yeah,
yo,
yeah. I was like, I'm not in the wheelchair
listen,
division.
I don't want to be an asshole.
But yeah, they
That
gave
is
me a whole
fucking
bunch.
hilarious. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
to get one of those, Terrence. I do like the trading
I
cards. That shit's
do.
cool because like you take those to the event you're going to and have the people sign them and shit, and like you have that stuff
Mhm.
to hold on to pass. Like that
Yeah,
stuff's so cool to me. And
it
maybe it's
is.
just because I'm getting
Yeah.
old, but fucking
I still have the
I
one.
enjoy that.
I still have one where you made a cover of a magazine, Terrence. It's still in the plastic and everything. I forgot what magazine it was.
You talking about I was on the cover?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's up there. That one.
Yeah, I still got that. Yeah, yeah. I still got it in plastic and everything.
Ah, dope,
I thought
man.
that
Yeah,
was
that
really
was like one
cool.
of the
Like
last
they
magazines. Like, I think they stopped maybe a year or two
yeah.
later making magazines.
Yeah, I think that was like right before they stopped.
Yeah, yeah, the writing was on the wall because, obviously back in the day, I think people got paid to be on the cover, but like near the end, they was asking people to pay the magazine to be on the cover of
To be
everything.
on the
Yeah.
cover. That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember when I was with Steel Supplements, Jason Hood was like, "Hey man, they're reaching out. I don't know if I really want to pay this, but like if you really want to be on the cover again, I'll pay it." But he's like, so I was like, "No, I was on one. I'm happy." Because
Yeah.
you can't find them anywhere. You couldn't even find them anywhere.
Yeah.
it'd be a shitload of money to try and invest into it because it's like a tangible good, obviously. So I'm sure a lot of people probably aren't trying to do that, but it would be really cool to see the magazines come back
Yeah,
in some capacity. Maybe it's not like because obviously everybody can get their training information and what because that's what they used to be was like training information,
Yeah,
nutrition, and like how to keep
yeah,
up with certain people. But like that'd be cool as fuck to have just something
yeah.
tangible again.
physical media is making a comeback. I mean, like a lot of people are wanting to buy like video games and DVDs and stuff again. So,
Vinyl made a comeback. So I
like,
mean,
I may
yeah,
come
I
back.
literally got it
yeah,
right there behind me.
I gotta
yeah,
give me one of
exactly.
those, bro.
Yeah, shoot.
And it's just a good aesthetic too.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I gotta finish. I'm gonna put some records up on the walls
Yeah,
when I get a chance.
yeah.
And my desk back there is getting filled with just random stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on behind me, but we're trying to get it together.
Yeah, it's all
it's all
right.
good.
We're just looking at you anyways.
Yeah.
With that fucking shirt open that you wore to church, getting all the fucking church ladies going crazy.
Bro, you were at the church? Seriously? You were at the
Nah, it
church?
was closed, bro. It was closed. It was closed.
He
Oh my
popped on. He
God.
popped on. I was like, "Is this your church fit?" And he's like, "No, it's closed up." I was like, "Yeah, I bet it
It
was,
was
man. You
closed
got
up.
them
I
fucking
promise. I
them
promise.
church grannies going crazy."
It was closed up.
Oh,
Crazy.
you know what's wild though, man? Speaking about this era, like all the well, not all the top guys, but like Derek's still like early 30s. He can probably go another like 8, 9, 10 years. Same with Nick. Nick is in his is he 29, 30, something like that? Martin's
Yeah.
like 28,
27,
maybe
28. Yeah.
27. Only one that's older, even Hottie's young. I think maybe Hottie's like 35. So
Yeah.
he's still got a
That's
couple years.
still, but that's still, yeah, that's still like
And I
prime.
mean, how many classic guys are we seeing come up that are in their early 20s, mid 20s right
Yeah.
now? You know what I mean? Like,
Wesley's the old, like, well, technically it was Breon, but outside of Breon, Wesley's the oldest, and he's a year older than me. He's 33. So yeah, I mean, we're all 33 and under.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of like because of social media and like kids getting introduced to it so much earlier. Like we're just seeing more people get
But yeah.
introduced to a sport because like, you know, the number one thing that they talk about with like let's talk about like Olympic sports, right? Is like if somebody's going to be like an Olympic level athlete, like they started when they were like
Yeah.
4. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Olympic level wrestlers, their dad put them in it like, fucking as soon as they could do
Yeah.
things. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's like, I mean, you start seeing these kids decide that they want to start picking up weights at like 10, 11, 12, 13. And then by the time they get to like fucking 17, they've started to dabble in testosterone. And the next thing you know, they're fucking 21 looking freaky. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
No, 100%, dude. Like every time I see like 18, 17, 17, like 20, I'm like holy shit, bro, y'all look crazy. You know?
That lets us know. That gives us a good foreshadow on what this sport is going to be like in the next 5 to 10 years. Straight
Yeah.
monsters, bro.
But
I
we're
just
gonna
don't want to see that trend go too low. You know what I mean?
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's yeah.
I mean, I think it would be very difficult for anyone under the age of 18 to have that kind of muscle. You know, like I don't think just because you start steroids at like fucking 12 that you're gonna make muscle development
Well,
that would be good enough to be a pro. You know what I mean? So like I think there's a limit in that aspect. It's just like on the other spectrum, it's like you're not gonna have a guy that's 60 fucking showing up at the Mr. Olympia. You know what I mean? Like there's a limit.
there's
Yeah.
this 21-year-old kid that looks insane. He's another dude that walks. He usually trains with the CPAP or something. I
Oh my
can't think of
Yeah. I
who.
was just
He
thinking
look,
about him.
yeah, yeah. He looks insane, dude.
From what I
Yeah.
can tell, he was just taking his CPAP tube and putting it in a book bag so that it would get fucking, you
Yeah.
know,
That was another Instagram
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
That whole thing started that way. So it's just fucking click stuff. But
Yeah. But he still looks the same, though. Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That one.
agreed.
I think he hasn't done a show yet, right? He's getting ready to do a show for his first show.
I didn't look that far into it.
Yeah. He's nasty, bro.
Um,
I think I heard it on some podcast, but
yeah, so
Cool.
like this whole generation isn't near being done. You got a couple guys here and there that'll retire, but like it's a lot different than like I felt like when Phil's era kind of finished all at the same time, and it's like it was super sad to see all y'all my idols like retire, especially Dexter. Dexter was the first bodybuilder I ever saw, and then like to get to watch him on his last time on stage was like a lot for me. But yeah, dude, it's a weird feeling, man, to go through that. But I don't know, man. I don't feel like that time isn't anywhere near. Maybe in the next 5 to 8 years, you'll have the next generation retire.
Did
But it
y'all get
feels like,
emotional when CBum retired?
no. I'm not a kid though.
I,
I'm not.
I cried
I feel
like a
like it's
baby.
like I feel like it's for kids, you know.
I
Like
cried,
I
just
don't know.
fucking bawled my eyes out.
There
I needed to take an Arimidex.
I was a little sad because
it is.
that I because I knew like he didn't technically do the first Olympia, but he competed in 2016 the first year, and same with Breon. And like I was a little sad that I couldn't compete with those two guys one more time before they retired, because they that it was a year I sat out. So I was disappointed in that not being to be on stage with those guys again. But
Yeah.
in terms of it, just him, like it's so weird, dude. Like placing second or placing second for 2 years and like being in his proximity has always been weird because like half the time like people will come up to me and be like, "Yo, what was it like competing with C-Bum?" And I'm like, same as everybody else. And then I could tell they get like a little like disappointed. Like he's
Yeah,
not like my idol too. I'm like, no,
yeah.
he's fucking a dude. He's just a
He's your
dude.
friend at that point.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. I remember when
Yeah.
he was just getting started, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had that happen like so many times where people just they think I'm gonna tell them this grand thing like it's the best thing ever. I just no. Oh,
Yeah, I was just curious. A lot of people got really emotional. So I was curious.
he
Yeah.
touched a lot of people. Yeah, I mean for
It
sure.
does kind of suck now that I think about it, like not being able to compete on stage with him before, he was done.
Yeah,
I know that's like when we look back 10 years from now, that's like a monumental window of time.
yeah.
And
Um,
I feel like you'd like to get that one more opportunity to try and take that first over him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have competed like if the previous year would have been better, like not all life drama. Um, and I would have had a good all season. I definitely would have did it and like felt pretty confident. But that previous year was awful. And then going into that year, I was like, no, there's no way I'm gonna compete. Cause like, yeah, I could have did the show. I might have placed top five. I don't know. But that's not where I don't care. I don't care that much to be on stage with Chris. Like I was like like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But
Yeah.
Well, anything else bodybuilding, fellas?
No, sir. Maybe
Cool.
ready it all, man. I gotta get ready for tomorrow's eventful day.
yeah.
Time to
So
start winding back
I'm sure,
down, get back to The Witcher.
yeah, I'm sure Kev is probably gonna put up like a little story vlog on this day tomorrow. So
Tell him I said what's up.
yeah, I definitely let him know, man.
Okay.
So we'll see how
All
it
right,
goes.
boys. Well, we'll see you on the next recording. Everybody who's still watching, do the YouTube thing. Subscribe, like, share it with your friends, comment down below, tell us what you want to see. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Yeah.